We now have some basic P elements, which is displaying some text into the browser, which you can see just here. But at the moment it looks pretty dull. Most styling is generally done using CSS, but there is some HTML elements we can use to apply some basic formatting. For example, if we wanted to make some of the text bold, we could wrap it in strong tags. So we could go back over to the text editor and around the word Chris. In fact, let's just cut this out for now. I'm going to add the strong tags. So strong has an opening and closing tag, and then between this we can paste in the word that we want to add strong emphasis to. Strong tags are used to define important or strong text. This is also generally displayed in a bold font. So save that and let's see how that looks in the browser. And now we have this darker colour to make the word Chris stand out. We can also use the M element to add extra emphasis on a certain word or section. So if we go back over and let's say we use the word hello this time. So the opening M tags, and then just after hello, let's add the closing M tags. Give that a save and then refresh. And now we can see the word hello is now emphasized. This now adds extra emphasis to the word hello, and it is typically displayed in italic inside the browser. All of these elements can also be combined too by nesting. Nesting is when we nest these elements inside of each other. Let's see this in action by combining some new elements called small, which makes the text smaller, along with mark, which marks or highlights the text. So back over to the text editor, and just before my age, I'm going to add the small tags. And just after the word old, we can close this off. So let's see how this looks on its own to begin with. If we save and then refresh, we see the words 34 years old is now smaller. As we mentioned, these can also be nested too by also surrounding these with the mark element. So mark just before and also just after. So we need to make sure that the text is in the middle. And then we have one of these nested elements surrounding both the opening and closing tag. And then surrounding all this content, we also have the small tags on the very outside. Give that a save and then refresh. And the text also stays small, but we have this yellow highlight in the background too. There is also elements to mark text as deleted or inserted. For example, if I was to move to a new country, I could mark the UK as deleted. And to do this, so let's go back to the UK and add the deleted tags, which is DEL, before and after. Save, and then let's refresh this. So the text isn't actually deleted, it just appears in the browser with a strike through, which you can see. And then we can reinsert a new country using the insert elements. So just after the delete element, we can add insert, which is INS. And then let's say I move to the USA, we could add this in just afterwards. And let's see how this is looking. Okay, great, so now the UK is now crossed out, and the USA, which has been inserted, is now underlined. So these are elements which are available to us to insert and delete some existing text. These are some common elements to format text in HTML. Like I said earlier, most formatting and styling is usually applied using CSS, but these are really useful for making some small changes to our text.